Alright, let's look at the homework 5.3, problem number 5. It says that we want to show that y equals square root of c minus x to the fourth is a solution of the differential equation dy over dx equals negative 2x cubed over y for some positive real number c. Alright, and find the particular solution that passes through 2, 5. Alright, so first one, how can it be shown that the y equals square root of c minus x to the fourth is a solution to the differential equation? Alright, so first one, substitute negative 2 and the y equals 5 into the no. Find the derivative of y and the substitute. So that's promising. Alright, and I'll probably click on that. And factor y out of the right hand side of the differential equation, so that really doesn't really help us. And integrate both sides with respect to y. Right? No. So B is the right answer. So take the derivative of this and plug it in here. See if you get the equality there. Alright, check the answer. Alright, we got that. Alright, it says that to perform the operation selected in the previous step. Alright, so let's see. Alright, previous step. So derivative of y. Alright, so let's find the derivative of y. Alright, so here, I don't like the way it's written because there's a square root there. So I'm going to rewrite y equals quantity c minus x to the fourth, right? And the square root is equivalent to 1/2 power. So we can take the derivative of this guy. It's the same thing as dy over dx is equal to. So put the power in front. Keep the inside function as it is. And subtract 1 from the power, so 1/2 minus 1 would be negative 1/2. Then multiply by derivative of inside. Derivative of c is 0, c is a constant. Derivative of negative x to the fourth is negative 4x cubed. Right? Then we can clean it up a little bit. So we can rewrite this guy as, right? So first that you have 2 on the bottom. 4 on top, so it's going to be that. So we can rewrite it as you have a negative sign and you have a 2x cubed on top, and then over, right, you have this so negative sign, so c minus x to the fourth, so negative power, and a square root is there. Right. So let's type that in. Alright, so we got negative 2x cubed and over square root of c minus x to the fourth. Alright, so let's check the answer. Alright, we got that. Alright, and substitute the appropriate expression for dy over dx into the differential equation. Alright, so we just put the same thing, so it's we just have to put negative 2x cubed over square root of c minus x to the fourth. Alright, and check the answer. We got that. Alright, so what process can be used to rewrite the equation to show that the two sides are equal? Select that all apply. Alright, substitute x equals 2 and I've signed no. Integrate the left side into the function with respect to x, no. Substitute y into the denominator of the left hand side of the equation. Actually, it's the right hand side, right? So integrate the right hand side, no. Take the derivative of the right hand side of the equation. Alright, let's see. I think it's oh wow, okay, so right hand side, integrate the left hand side of the equation, right, left hand side of the equation, so substitute y in the denominator of the left hand side. I think it's a mistake, it should be a right hand side. Maybe I'll try that one and see how it works. Alright, actually So here it's actually they meant the right hand side, so I got that one. All right, find a particular solution that passes through 2, 5. All right, that's actually pretty easy. All right, so we have this general solution, and here this actually tells you that if you plug in 2 into a y function, so x equals 2, that's going to be equal to 5. All right, so you have y of 2 is you're going to have negative 2 times, right, x is 2 cubed over square root of c minus 2 to the 4th power. Right? What's this? This is equal to 2 cubed is 8, so it's going to be negative 16 over square root of c minus 16. And we want this guy to be 5. Right? Alright, so we want to find c from there. So first thing I would do is multiply both sides by, multiply both sides by square root of c minus 16. Alright, multiply both sides by square root of c minus 16. Then you get the negative 16 is equal to 5 times square root of c minus 16. Alright. Then we can square both sides. Then you're going to get the 16 times 16. So 16 times 16 is what? 6 times 6 is 36. And 6 times 1 is 6. So it's a 96. So 1, 6. So it's going to be 6, 5, 2, 256. Right? So it's a 256 is equal to, 5 square root 25, and then you have a c minus 16. Alright, then you're going to get, alright, so divide through by 25, so you have 256 divided by 25, alright, is equal to c minus 16. Alright, to find the c, we're going to add 16 to both sides. So you have 25 on the bottom, 256, right? And 256 plus 16 is equal to c, right? So what would be c? It's going to be a big number. So you have, let's see, so 16, so there are 4 fours, 25 times 4 is 100, and you have 4 of those. So it's actually 400 over 25. So it's going to be 656 over 25. So that's the c value. All right. So let's type this guy in. All right. So exact solution would be, all right, negative 2x cubed, right, and over, actually, sorry, what am I doing? All right, so the solution is y equals square root, right, and we found c to be 656 over 25 minus x to the 4th. All right, so let's check the answer. All right, I messed that up. Let's see, let me double check. Alright, let's look at the homework 5.3, problem number 5. Alright, so we want to show that the y equals square root of c minus 2x to the 4th is a solution of the differential equation dy over dx equals negative 4x cubed over y. Alright, and also we want to find a particular solution that passes through 3, 5. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, how can it be shown that the y equals square root of c minus 2x to the 4th is a solution to the differential equation? Alright, so let's see, integrate both sides, derivative of y, and substitute. So this seems like a, right, so we take the derivative of this and plug it in here to see if we get the equality. Alright, so check the answer. Alright, we got that. Alright, so perform the operations selected in the previous step. So we need to take the derivative with respect to, let's see if I can choose it. Let's see, it seems to go away. Let me use the cursor here. Right, so y, I can't choose this. Right, so let me choose this guy. Oop. Let me choose, alright, I'll be right back. Alright, finally I could choose the derivative of y. Alright, then we want to take the derivative, right? So first I'm gonna actually rewrite this guy as, since I don't like square root, so I'm gonna have quantity c minus 2x to the fourth raised to the 1/2 power. Alright, then we take the derivative. So dy over dx is equal to, right, power rule, put 1/2 in front and keep the inside function as it is. So c minus 2x to the fourth, and then subtract 1 from the power, so it's negative 1/2. Then multiply by derivative of the inside. So derivative of c is 0 since c is a constant. And derivative of negative 2x to the fourth would be negative 8x cubed. Right? Then we can clean up a little bit. So there's 2 on the bottom and 8 on top. So that's going to give you 4. And if you rewrite that, it's going to be, so this is going to be equal to negative 4x cubed over, alright, since it's negative power, I'm going to put c minus 2x to the fourth on the bottom, and the 1/2 power is equivalent to square root. So we get that. Right, so let's type that in. Right, it's negative 4x to x cubed and divided by square root of c minus 2x to the fourth power. Right, let's check the answer. Right, got that. Alright, then we substitute the appropriate dy over dx, so we already found that, so it's a negative 4x cubed, then divided by square root of c minus 2x to the fourth power. Alright, check the answer. Got that. Alright, then what process can be used to rewrite the equation to show that two sides are equal? Alright, substitute y for the denominator of the left hand side. Again, it's actually the right hand side, but here, that'll be it. Right, so we got that. Alright, find a particular solution y that passes through 3, 5. Right, so all you really have to do is, okay, it's 3, 5. Means that the y of 3 is supposed to be equal to 5, right? So function, so y of 3 is equal to, it's a square root of c minus, right, 2 times 3 to the fourth power, right? And this is going to be equal to 5. Right, so let's see, 3 to the fourth would be 9 times 9, 81. So this is square root of c minus 162, because 81 times 2, right, is equal to 5. Right, then we can just square both sides so that we can get rid of the square root. So it's a c minus 162 is equal to 25. 5 squared 25, and then we can add 162 to both sides. So c is going to be 2 times 2 plus 5 is 7, and 2 times 6 is 8, and 1. So 187. Right, so we have, so therefore y is equal to square root of 187 minus 2 times x to the fourth power. Alright, so let's type that in. So y equals square root of 187. Oh, was it 187? Yep. Minus, let's see, minus 2x to the 4th power. Alright, let's check the answer. Alright, we got that. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.